All right. Now it is the second winner semi set. VA versus MD. Remzi and MJ.
Yes. And the Chrom, not going with the Pokemon trainer. He's going straight into the Chrom. Gonna start swinging.
So let's see how these do. Yeah, Remzi's starting with the Chrom this time, not going with the Pokemon trainer. I wonder if these two have played yet. I have not been keeping up. Wow, okay. All right, Remzi.
Remzi like, I'm already ready to just start winning.
It's so crispy. Just getting up tilt, read air dodge into the same move. It looks nice.
Yeah. But MJ falling off that platform instantly and getting back into advantage state and resetting to neutral afterwards, like really, really good pickup. I didn't expect him to get out of that so quickly.
All right. Oh, okay. Getting some damage off. And wow, throwing him away from the top so that he can get his friend back.
Right?
You're
and
dead.
then
You're dead.
that whole interaction, the last 5 seconds has, wow, amazing. Like literally MJ, the perfect trap by throwing the gyro high to catch Remzi's jump while still going for something that catches all the other grounded options and then getting the kill off of that afterwards.
MJ, there's no other word. His brain is humongous.
Very, very nice stuff.
It's awesome. I love seeing these plays. It's crazy, man. You know, we have another Rob in the area. You know, we have Wada, but he's so much more of a technical and neutral player. We see that every once in a while because he's just a phenomenal player, but this is a Rob that I have not seen.
Yeah, this is definitely really interesting. And I mean, he has the time to set up all these good traps. Sitting at 150, what's he gonna do? He's off stage, but we know that Rob off stage is basically like second neutral.
Yeah. I want to put MJ and Wadi into a room just 24 hours. The hyperbolic time chamber. Just give them some time to talk and lab and see what comes out of there.
Oh my god. They'll be living in the year 3000.
So much ahead of all of us. Like, they'll prove Rob is the number one character in this game.
Right. Finally optimized. Oh, wow. So just going for another jab, not letting up, basically just unrelenting and going for it, and it works.
I'm reading that fantastic read. I was wondering, it's like, he was already looking for it on the left side, and then he just got another opportunity at it, and Remzi just, rolled away. And just said, I will follow you.
Absolutely, and this time the up B gonna help Remzi out a lot. Not gonna get caught with that dare that was gonna come out from MJ.
Yeah. They're just up being in a good position, not too high, not too low, just in the perfect spot to not die.
There's a punish? Yeah, I want to see the big punish on the side B.
Again, Remzi, just wait for the air dodge.
So the second time he does wait, but of course, like MJ not going to do the same thing twice.
He swatted. He swatted the gyro twice like it was a stupid fly. Like, get out of here.
Yeah, he basically, exactly. I can't even put it better than that. That's true. Remzi now gonna try to even this percent back up, and look at the string.
Wow, phenomenal! And this up air so stale, doing like 6% maybe, if he's lucky.
Jesus. Okay. Gonna hold shield right in his face.
I think he was just throwing gyro, but maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe he wanted a little bit more off of it, which is fair, When you have gyro, you want to do as much as you can with it, whether you're Rob or the opponent.
Yeah, you can't get caught by that kind of stuff, though. That dare in neutral has to watch out for risky options like those. As risky as they are, they can still give you a lot of reward.
All right, here we go. Oh, he would have run into that back air if the gyro wasn't in the way.
So the gyro actually helping him a little bit. What's the setup here?
Putting the gyro way high up in the air.
Yeah, it does go very, very far when you throw it up, and of course MJ knows how the timings are, so he's able to get around it.
I think instead of Remzi going for that jab into something as the read, just go for the F smash, go for an F tilt. Read the roll. You got the down tilt. No follow up.
Yeah, not yet. Remzi's staying in advantage state, but he needs something that's gonna kill. He needs to do it now.
Yeah. Wow, and there it is. I don't care where you are. You're at 150. That back air is coming for you.
Yeah, even if you were Roy, you would still die.
So I think this is surprising. Remzi taking that first game over MJ, who has beaten, I believe, multiple, I think at least one or two these grinds online Xanadus.
Yeah.
If I'm mistaken, fillet me on Twitter. It's fine.
Yeah. As they will. You can't spell fillet without file.
Absolutely. You just put a T at the end. It's like period.
Exactly.
But it's file.
Yeah. file it.
That's not. That was so. I'm telling you, man. I'm not being around people. I'm going crazy.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, we're fine.
It's all right. But yeah, good stuff to Remzi for, like you said, beating someone who is kind of has a target on his back a little bit for being as successful as he has been. But I think what Robs tend to struggle with is a little bit of the sword problem sometimes. Is they have really good big hitboxes and stuff like that, but the nair is slow, can get caught by things like the sword.
I'm gonna see where this counter pick is. Kalos, we've seen a fair amount of Kalos today, which is I don't actually generally see a lot of Kalos. Usually it's like
Yeah, you're right.
PS2, Town of City, maybe a triplat.
Well, I think this is a forgiving stage, right? We talked about how it has some bigger blast zones. The flat side of the stage helps a lot of characters that have wall jumps. Not that either of these have them, but they gives you a lot of space. And I think for a Rob player, I think that's really important space.
All right, right now they're kind of rocking it out.
Yeah, they're kind of throwing it around, but no one's really gaining a huge edge right now.
It's a big neutral party that we're having right now.
Yeah.
Everyone's invited to just kind of hang out. They're social distancing.
Jeez.
That's
Yeah,
the easy joke.
Remzi had him off stage, but again, MJ able to get back so easily.
Wow, they are really okay. And as soon as somebody comes in,
Right.
he starts. That's the mistake. You gotta just play patient. Wait for your opponent to make a mistake.
And but I mean, it's the parry too, right? It's like getting those parries gives you a lot of leverage.
Yeah, I mean, hey, when you know your opponent's gonna come in, you let go of that shield, and it's you get so much off of it sometimes.
Because I don't even know. I don't think Rob up smash is really that viable of like an out of shield option. But if you get a parry, all of a sudden it starts becoming really useful.
Those three, I think it's like you get 3 extra frames for parrying.
Yeah,
so.
something like that. Yeah, because they're still stuck in hit stun, and you can just act pretty much very, very quickly.
Wow, good Nair 1. Retreating Nair 1 too. Very swaggy.
Wow, okay. Now MJ just throwing the gyro off the other side. Yeah, okay. The F tilt at ledge. Remzi gonna hold his ground and send him right back.
Again, these down tilts.
Oh man.
Off stage, MJ looking good, 100-0.
Yeah,
Not stuck up yet.
Barely getting out of that back air too. He almost took an L for that one.
Yeah, because here's the thing, you could be at whatever percent you want, but if you're not getting that stock, then it's still even.
Yeah, it's true. He's still got 2 stocks to play with, so it's not over yet, even if he does lose this the second one. Chrom off stage, not very good at all. You have to watch out.
All right, wow, Remzi got out of that, not dying, even though he's at 150, but,
Yeah, the down smash, eventually it works.
All right, full stock lead for MJ. MJ definitely feeling himself.
Okay, yeah. Missing out with the jab a couple times now. Remzi got to get something to pick up off of.
And MJ, wow, just doing such a good job to at least keep the stock even, because if you were keeping it even when you're a stock ahead, that is everything that you want.
Yeah. And now the laser's coming out, MJ trying to put up a wall of projectiles just to keep Remzi out, but the aggression never stops.
Remzi finally going for these F smash reads on the air dodges, but MJ just kind of air dodging in place instead of air dodging into him.
Right. But how will Remzi take the stock? He does with that off stage, but he dies himself. You hate to see it. Jerry says Remzi is out here, and unfortunately he was too much out there. Too far.
And here we are. A fairly even game. A fairly even set. My apologies. Both of these, the last one was definitely more MJ favored, whereas the first one was, Remzi clutching it out. But I'm very excited to see how this game 3 goes. See any counter picks, stage, or character. Let's see what happens. As they select their characters, it looks like Remzi's staying.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wants to change the stage, he's going to have to,
No, I mean he did a really really great job with that last time. So maybe he will switch. Maybe.
Thinking it out, thinking it out. Yeah, you're back. All right. MJ ready to get into it. Remzi also ready to get into it. We are staying these characters. Very excited to see who moves on. Will MJ, the expected, or will the underdog clutch this victory out?
Right, and it's crazy. Remzi, in Smash 4, Remzi was no underdog, and now it seems as though he's able to make a statement here in Ultimate as well on Wi-Fi of all places with the Chrom and the first block from hell.
No!
Wow.
Well, that happened.
Yeah, it does happen.
And I promise, that was an unbiased no. Because it's just, that's the kind of thing, that's the kind of stock that I, as a player, you have to respect it. But it's definitely not what you want to see. From a competitive standpoint.
Yeah, from any standpoint, really.
I mean, I'm sure Remzi's like, yes, yes.
Exactly, Remzi's like, got him, let's go.
I mean, to be fair, he has been mixing up those upbeats, to make sure that he's not getting spiked by MJ, but, that's the challenge of it, MJ. If you go for those spikes, and you are risking getting, getting Chrom-sided.
Yeah. And, that's the one thing that can put a damper on Rob's offstage recovery. There's not a lot of things that can do that.
So if MJ can get this early stock, he won't be too bad off. But right now, it's not even. Oh, that could have been so scary.
I could have made it way more even. Hold the magnet hands.
Why is Remzi saying? Why does Chrom say I'll end you when he's recovering? It's like, bro, Chrom, you're in a bad situation.
Right? It's like you should be the one dying for this, not me. How could this happen to me?
All right. Hit him with that back air. A nice fat back. Oh, just trying to.
Just threw it.
Yeah. Like, bro, catch this. And MJ says, okay.
Balls.
Yeah. It's not, curveball's a curveball until your opponent's ready for it, and then it's just,
right,
just
then
a ball.
A strike for you. I don't know. Let's see if Remzi can keep it going, though. He's going to try to poke the gyro at least a little bit with down tilt.
Okay. All right, he was not ready for him to go back to that platform. I thought he was, but this game so far has just been Remzi ahead by around 80% and slowly losing his percent lead. Gotta find a stock now if he wants to stay in it.
Yeah, the range projectiles are really starting to put a hindrance on his advantage state because, MJ can just be off stage and just throw something like the laser or the gyro, and Remzi might not be able to react to it in time.
And just for clarity on what I was saying when I say that Remzi had to find that stock, is that is exactly what was happening. MJ has been coming back ever so slowly, and Remzi needed to keep that lead because if MJ continues to have, this slowly doing better and better.
Yeah. Well, the parry, but not going to help you in the second hit.
Wow, Remzi batting him around.
Yeah, like I said, Remzi's straight swinging. He knows he can do it right now. He knows he can kind of disrespect some of Rob's options.
All right, good, reading where he's going to be.
Yeah.
Remzi!
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not going to do it, but he has a jump. Nah, wait, he says air dodge.
That was actually I'm honestly amazed he's alive right now.
Yeah, I thought that was literally going to turn around and MJ was going to be like, no, this game's mine. But Remzi coming back from the brinks of despair.
All right, good air dodge. Not going to get hit by that gyro rolling in. Only one hit of Nair, but works out for him.
Yeah, I mean, Rob's at that percent where the first hit is going to pop him up farther enough that he's not going to be able to react.
Wow, that back air missed.
Yeah, he's trying to spot dodge some of this stuff, but the back air still catches him.
Okay, fine for now. Another roll in.
And it was almost grabbed by MJ.
And now off stage, Remzi, you need this back air.
He's got to go high for it if he wants to get it, but he doesn't.
Good little slide with that F tilt, the pivot F tilt. Sliding forward.
Yeah,
all right, no regrab.
The ledge. What's the move?
And he got it. He got that back air.
Yeah, reading the roll in. I think we've seen MJ get caught for that a couple of times, and Remzi was right there with the back air ready for it.
And that's 2 winner semi-sets in a row that we've seen from
Crazy.
Their opponent trying desperately to get back to center stage, and that's what does them in. Just a little too much.
Yeah, it happens, man. You show your hand too much, you get too ahead of yourself, and you you forget what's coming at you.
Yeah. All right, so that is our winners semis. So I do believe that we are going to be going on a quick break until we get into the rest of this top 4, and we have one more losers top 8 match as well. So signing off right now, me, File, and Nerf.
Yep, you can find us at the the social medias you see right there on the screen. Check us out. Remember, support all of your local commentators and tournament organizers. Everyone is VGBootCamp.
Absolutely. I really appreciate VGBootCamp giving us, VA a chance to shine, and I hope you'll stick around for the rest of top 8.
Yep, there's still more to come, so don't go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. We got Scabs and Let It Rain back on the mic.
Yeah, it is excellent to be here as always. Shout outs to Nerf and File, giving Virginia some love and letting them show their stuff. Always a pleasure to have them.
You know it. I'm so happy to go ahead and get a few Virginia representatives out here on the mic because we already know we got a couple of them in bracket. If y'all been watching, you know that we just saw Remzi advance over MJ. MJ being one of those players that was perhaps a favorite to win this bracket.
Yeah, MJ is seeded second tonight, and he's a very well-known player. We saw him here last Friday taking Jerry to the brink. And so now, a little bit of a shakeup, Remzi's the one to come on top.
And we're going to have to see how Jerry reacts now as Remzi Jerry Winners Finals is up next. They are going to have to see which of the two players is actually going to be able to handle each other. Jerry has kind of comfortably fallen into that 2 or 3 seed every single time here. I know that really only MJ's been his foil. I can't recall him dropping a set to anybody but MJ as of late.
I mean, him and ZD just earlier went kind of very, very close last stock game 3, but even then, I mean, Jerry kind of dominates on Wi-Fi as we've been seeing in these tournaments.
Both MJ and Jerry do. Both of the characters are really good on Wi-Fi and the players as well. I would not be surprised if those two meet up in Grands again, but of course we're going to have to see MJ crawl his way through bracket. And right now, there are a few killers out there, and we already got Jalem and No Tag starting off, and coming up we're going to have Yori versus the Game Gym's very own Martine.
Yeah, so Jalem and No Tag are PR'd from the last season we had. Yori, of course, was making waves with Bayonetta and Joker last week, and Martine, who got DQ'd in round 1, actually managed to, from losers round 1 all the way to losers round 5 right now, as we're going to see on stream, has made an incredible run, taking out names that we saw play earlier, like KB and 17 and Alpha.
And if you beat 17, if you beat Wi-Fi Zelda, the legend himself in 17, then you know you've already started to prove what you got. I am looking forward to seeing if Martine can continue this run. But to be honest, Yori's been on fire as of late. I would not be surprised to see the Game Gym's rep get snuffed out here by this Bayo Joker main.
Yeah, Yori, I believe, is from Sova, has been making absolutely phenomenal waves, as you said. But of course, we saw the Palo and Joker last week, but today we've also seen some Zelda and Palutena as well. So kind of a large cast of characters that Yori can kind of pull out. And against Yoshi, there's a lot of characters you can make work.
Very true. I think that perhaps Palu might be the answer against Yoshi if we're doing it purely from a matchup perspective, but I think it's